Hey team, welcome back to my channel. I am home from Bali and today we have a legs and arms workout. I'm going to use 2 soup cans as light weights in this workout. You can also copy me and use 2 soup cans, 2 water bottles, 2 light dumbbells, or whatever else you have lying around the house. And at the end of this workout, I'm going to show you guys some pictures, some clips from Bali. It was a lot of fun. All right team, other than that, you need anchor your mat and your water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right, so we're gonna start with just a simple warm. We're gonna start with some butt kickers with an arm swing. So pull one heel up towards the booty, bring the elbows back down, bring the opposite foot up towards the booty, bring the elbows back. All right, team, get these arms pumping with it. Legs and arms. All your limbs are gonna be worked today. Beautiful team. So I'm home from Bali. I am glad to be home. A week was plenty for me. Bali is really hot. It is hotter than Hawaii, and it's like consistently, which my understanding is that they have a wet season and a dry season, and we have gone during the wet season. So humidity might have been higher than it is in the dry season. Perfect team, go ahead and take the feet nice and wide. We're gonna give them some wide leg knee pulls. So feet nice and wide, pull one knee up, back down, other knee up. All right team, good. Good, get a little oblique action, warming up the core a bit here. So it was like about 20% higher humidity at all times of the day. Most humid location I've ever been. You're very close to the equator. You're just south of it. Good. So highest humidity I've ever dealt with. Beautiful. So I am happy to be back and out of the heat. But Bali was just amazing. Probably top vacation I've ever taken in my life. Perfect. Go ahead and keep those feet nice and wide. Arms out in a T formation as we come to some windmills. I'm gonna go ahead and take my right hand, reach it towards my left foot, back to center, to the left hand, towards the right foot, back to center. Alternating sides right here, team. Good. Beautiful. The people were great. The people are so nice and so polite and so willing to help you and very grateful. Good team. Good, go with a few more here. Bali compared to the US, everything is significantly less expensive. Let's go with one more each side here, wherever you are, even it out. Perfect, go ahead and take it from the top so we'll come right back into those butt kickers with the arm swing. Beautiful team. So everything is significantly less expensive. And, you know, we tipped everybody, you know, a good portion of money all the time. And they were so thankful. You were like tip people in the US and it's like expected and they're just like, great, I'm out. Like that's if you even get a thank you, versus Bali, it was like, there was one guy, we tipped him like 25%, and I honestly thought he was gonna cry. Like he was like, oh, this is too much. And we were like, no, it's for you. You did great. Thank you so much. And he was like, really? Like he was like shocked. Perfect team, go ahead and come back to that wide stance, high knees. Good team, pull it in. And so, you know, that just makes you wanna give more because you're like, oh, they're so thankful. And remember like buying, we bought coffee, which I don't actually drink coffee, but I bought it for my family, Balinese coffee. And they were like, thank you so much. And you know, when you buy from us, it supports our economy and we're really grateful to have you guys. And so just, the people were just amazing, like second to none. Beautiful team. Good, couple more here. Perfect, go ahead and take those hands nice and wide, come right back into those windmills. Good. And then because everything is less expensive, like if you visit Hawaii, which I love it here, it's my favorite place. If you visit Hawaii though, you're probably gonna pick like a couple, 2-3 activities that are like maybe your top choices. And then the rest of the time just kind of chill and relax on the beach. Because it's expensive, you know, so you just pick a few things that you wanna do. Not the case in Bali because it's much less expensive than the US. You just kind of, perfect team, shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come to a lateral lunge stretch. Go ahead and bend just the right knee, get a little stretch in this left groin. Good. And then switch. But you just kind of do everything because it's so much less expensive than it is in the US. Go ahead and switch. So it's that mentality of like, I might as well do it now, you know? And switch. So it wasn't a relaxing vacation. It was like action packed. Let's go here, let's go there. Switch. Beautiful. And switch. Good team. Perfect, go ahead and come back to center right here. Walk those feet back together and make your way down onto all fours, palms and knees right here as we come into a cat-cow stretch. So go ahead and drop the belly, look forward, big arch. Good. And curve belly button to spine. Work it out, get a little weird, find any tight spots. Good, arch and curve. Beautiful. Arch and curve. We'll go one more each. Big arch and curve. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back to a neutral spine right here and curl those toes under and peel the hips up nice and high into a down dog. Take a moment right here to pedal off those feet, shake off your fluff. Good. Stretch out those calves and hamstrings for a beat. And then when you're ready, go ahead and take the left foot up and into a runner's lunge right here. Find your footing first, then rise up into a high lunge. Take a big beach ball up and overhead. Drop those shoulders down. Good, maybe slight back bend here. Nice spaciousness in the shoulders. Get this right hip flexor tucked up underneath you and pull the left hip flexor back. Beautiful, team. Good. We're gonna go from here and then we're gonna go ahead and take the right hand forward and the left hand back. Big open twist to the left. Beautiful, team. Oh, snorkelers. Good. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and come back to center right here and then rain those palms back down. Plant the palm, step that left foot back to meet the right back in your down dog. Take a moment here to pedal it off, recenter, as you do the same little dance on the opposite side. So go ahead and step the right foot up, find your footing first, and then rise up into your high lunge. Take a big beach ball. Nice spaciousness in the shoulders. Beautiful, team. Get that left hip flexor tucked up underneath you. Pull the right hip flexor back this time. Beautiful. Good. And then when you're ready, go ahead and take that left hand forward and the right hand back. Big open twist to the right. Beautiful, team. Good. I'll continue my Bali adventure stories when we get into the workout. Good, team. There's lots of cueing in the warm-up. Good. Go ahead and come back to center right here. Rain it on down and take that right foot. Step it back to meet the left. Last little shake off right here. Recenter. Shake it off. Pedal out those feet. And then take a nice walk up towards your hands. Meet your breaking point and then roll on up. Get some water if you need it. And we'll come into our first circuit. All right, team, so coming into our first circuit, you need your soup cans. We're gonna start with some squat presses. I'm gonna go ahead and come to your natural squat stance. Bring the soup cans up to your shoulders right here. You're gonna squat down, come up, press them up overhead. All right, team, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Beautiful. Yeah, so every day was like action packed. We did everything we wanted to do, like on our list, within like the first 4 days. And so then it was like, oh, now everything else is an added bonus. We ended up doing 2 day tours. We visited another island, took a boat ride over to another island, check that out. That wasn't on our, list of must-dos, but nice added bonus. Good, team. My highlight might have been playing with elephants. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and step towards the front of your mat or towel right here. Put your feet about hip width apart, slide by the knees. You're gonna come to an alternating deadlift to reverse lunge. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the soup cans hang. I'm gonna hinge at the hips, keeping this back nice and straight. Hinge at the hips, deadlift. Bring the weights up to your shoulders right here. Reverse lunge. Deadlift, reverse lunge, opposite side. All right, team, 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. Beautiful. Good. Good, nice strong legs. Weight should be in this front foot as you reverse lunge. Beautiful, team. Good. So the elephants, we got to ride them bareback and go into the water with them, which was just amazing. Good, team. Scarier than I anticipated. And I don't really know, like in hindsight, I don't really know why I was so scared. I think it's just because they're so big. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and put your soup cans down and come to the back of your mat or towel right here and come to a forwards and backwards jog. So get that heart rate up. We're just gonna jog it forward and jog it back. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. So you're riding these elephants bareback and they go into the water and stuff. And it's like I was afraid of losing my balance and falling off, which like on land, like elephants are really intelligent. And so I feel like if it was on land, I would have like not expected to get stepped on so much, I would have been like, oh, if I fall, they'll see me, they'll hear it, they won't step on me. But in the water, I was like, they might accidentally kick me while swimming. So I was just kind of terrified from that. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and grab your soup cans again. We're gonna go ahead and take the feet nice and wide right here. I'm gonna go ahead and bend just the right knee, lateral lunge, bicep curl, push back to center, bend just the left knee, lateral lunge, bicep curl, back to center. All right, team? 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good. So I think it was like the in the water part of it that was throwing me off. But like in hindsight, it's like, elephants are big and your legs are like spread around its neck. And it was like, realistically, I never actually even remotely slid in either direction. It was like, how was I gonna fall off this thing? Good, team. Beautiful. But my elephant was super sweet. Good team. Perfect, shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and take it from the top. We'll come right back into those squat to overhead presses. Go ahead and bring the soup cans up. Natural squat stance. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. And I will easily recognize her because she's got like a little injury on her left hip. I'm like, oh, that's my girl. Good team. But super sweet, and you know, they're trained and they'll put their trunk around you and give you a hug, and so cute. So I have those pictures. Those are probably my favorites. We went to Monkey Forest and checked out the monkeys. Perfect, team. Beautiful, shake it off. Go ahead and step towards the front of your mat or towel, feet about hip width apart. We'll come right back into that deadlift to alternating reverse lunge. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. And bring them up, reverse lunge. Beautiful. Good. And so anyways, we went to the monkey forest and saw the monkeys, and they were a lot cooler than I expected. The monkeys are dope. Good team. I think I was like, oh, I've seen the videos of like monkeys throwing feces and trying to steal your bag, and I had this impression that they were going to be really aggressive, and maybe they are sometimes. They weren't with us. They just kind of minded their own business. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and drop those cans as we come right back into that forwards and backwards jog. Go ahead and step towards the back of your mat or towel. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Yeah, they just minded their own business. Did get some pictures with one on my lap. He was kind of fun. Good team. You know, they reach for the phone and stuff like that, so he was cool. Good team. And then in hindsight, I'm not even entirely sure why we went to the forest, because then in our resort in Ubud, they were actually at the resort. Like, there's just wild monkeys, you know? And so we're like in the middle of the jungle anyways. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and grab your soup cans as we come into that lateral lunge with bicep curl. Feet nice and wide right here, team. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. And so, yeah, we saw them running around our resort property anyway. So I was like, I don't know why we went to this forest. This was totally unnecessary. Good team. Could have stayed at home. Good. We had one of those, we spent like 4 days in one city and 3 days in Seminyak, which is a bigger city. Good team. Good. Perfect. A few more seconds. Stay with me. So it was in that smaller city in Ubud that we saw the monkeys. Beautiful, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and drop those soup cans. Get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our second circuit. All right, team, so coming into our second circuit, go ahead and take a nice wide stance as we come into some sumo squats to a front raise. So feet nice and wide, wider than the typical squat stance, and toes pointed slightly outwards. Now from here, you're gonna squat down, bring the soup cans down with you, squat down, and then come up, bring the soup can straight up. All right, team, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Squat it down, bring it up. Beautiful. Good, team, nice strong legs here. Good. So of the two cities, I think I prefer Ubud. My fiance and our friend that we traveled with both prefer Seminyak, so take that with a grain of salt. I think it just depends on your personality. They like big cities more than I do. Ubud is more rural, and Ubud's the one that had it's also more inland. It's the one that had the monkeys running around. Perfect, team. Beautiful, shake it off. From here, you're gonna go ahead and keep the feet nice and wide right here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring both cans up right here to the chest level. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my right hand, reach it towards my left foot, come up, high row. Left hand goes towards the right foot, high row it back. All right, team, 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good. Beautiful, team. So anyways, elephants and then monkeys, and we did a day trip, which was called the Instagram tour, which I just recommend doing day trips while in Bali. Do not get, if you're from the US, do not get a rental car. You will not figure out driving there. Good, you definitely need a local to help you out. Perfect, team. Beautiful, shake it off. Go ahead and drop both soup cans. Go ahead and come towards one side of your mat or towel. You're gonna come to a lateral shuffle to a front kick. So it looks like this. I'm gonna lateral shuffle across my mat or towel, front kick, lateral shuffle back, front kick, opposite foot. All right, team, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good, get that heart rate up. Good. Yeah, they drive opposite side of the car, opposite side of the road from what we're used to. And then it's like, you just need a local, just trust me. It's like lanes are kind of like a suggestion. It's more like this area goes this direction and this area goes this direction. But even then, you're allowed to come into oncoming traffic. And I was surprised. I didn't see a single car accident. And it's just so much less organized compared to the US. Perfect team. Shake it off. Go ahead and get your soup cans right here. And go ahead and bring them up, bend the elbows right here so the soup cans are up. Now from here and come to a single leg deadlift. I'm gonna go ahead and send my right foot back right here, single leg position, back nice and straight. Now from here, I'm gonna straighten out the elbows, tricep extension, get a nice flex in the back of that arm, back to center. Then the opposite foot goes, tricep extension, back to center. 30 seconds, alternating sides right here, team. Let's work. Good. Beautiful. So yeah, get a local. You can get a driver for a whole day for like 15 bucks. So it's not expensive and they will take you wherever you want to go. And usually they're like, oh, like, you know, I'll stick with you all day, and they're looking for the business, you know, so they're happy to do that. Good team. Our favorite driver, our tour guide, was named Hendy. Hendy is the man. He works for Forever Vacation. And they have this Instagram tour that's awesome. Perfect team. Shake it off and go ahead and take it from the top. So we'll come right back into those sumo squats with the front raise, feet nice and wide right here, team. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Squat it down, bring it up. Beautiful. Yeah, Hendy was amazing. I literally watched Hendy take the shoes off his feet and give them to someone else who he felt needed them more and proceed to walk barefoot. Like, just an awesome guide, awesome person. Beautiful team. Good. And he told me that he really likes Bali. He likes living there because the main religion. Perfect team. Shake it off and go ahead and go bring those soup cans right up to chest height. We'll go ahead and reach high row. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Hindu is the main religion there. And he said Hindus believe in karma. And so everybody's always trying to do good deeds. They spend all day trying to put positive energy into the universe, you know, which is just beautiful. I think regardless of religion or no religion or whatever your beliefs might be, that's just a good lifestyle. Try and put positive energy into the world. Good team. Beautiful. Perfect. Shake it off. Go ahead and drop those soup cans as we come right back into that lateral shuffle to a front kick. Step towards one side of your mat or towel. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. I'm like eating a hair. Good team. Good. So to give you a glimpse into the culture there, everybody was super sweet like that. Good. They will literally take the shoes off their feet and give them to you if you need them. Beautiful team. Beautiful. And then the thing that I was looking forward to the most was the spiritual bath. You go into like 3 different pools and it takes away all your negative energy. Beautiful team. Perfect. Shake it off. Go ahead and come right back into those single leg deadlifts with a tricep extension. Grab your soup cans, bend the elbows right here. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Good. And we had a guy come up to us and, you know, he doesn't have to do this at all. It's like his hustle, you know, he goes, he sees tourists like us who don't know what they're doing and offers to help them. And so he helped us make sure that we could go through the ritual and, you know, not incidentally do something offensive or wrong. Took a bunch of pictures for us and it was just a really great experience. So he did that for us, Wayan. And perfect team. Shake it off. Go ahead and drop your soup cans. Get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our cool down. All right, team, so coming into a cool down, go ahead and step towards the front of your mat or towel right here. Then go ahead and step just the right foot back, interlace your fingers behind the back and pull the shoulders away from the ears. Good, pull them down. Get this right hip tucked up underneath you, pull the left hip crease back and open up the chest right here. Beautiful. So anyways, yeah, his name was Wayan, who helped us go through the spiritual bath and took all of our pictures and stuff. And that's the guy who we tipped and he got really emotional. It almost like broke my heart. It was super cute. Beautiful team. Open up that chest. Good. Then when you're ready, go ahead and pivot on that back foot. Release the fingers right here. Press into the outer edge of that back foot and open it up into warrior 2. Good. And so spiritual bath was high on my list of things to do and it was worth it. It was just beautiful. And the water there is not their typical tap water. It's spring water. It comes out of the ground. like a natural reservoir. And yeah, it was really cool and fun to see a part of the culture there. Good, team. Go ahead and pivot on that back foot and step it up to meet the front. Same thing, opposite side. So go ahead and step just the left foot back this time. Get that left hip tucked up underneath you. Pull the right hip crease back. Interlace the fingers. This time place the opposite thumb on top, so the one that feels a little funky. And open up the chest. Pull the shoulders down and away. Good. And so my fiance's favorite part was the first day trip we did, which is an all-day event. That's when we met Hendy, and he took us all over the place through Forever Vacation. It was booked. And it's like you go to what they call the gateway to heaven. It's a nice temple, and so it's a temple, you know. So dress like you would to church, you know, dress appropriately. Your knees and shoulders should be covered for a woman. Go ahead and release, pivot on that back foot, open it up into Warrior Two. So that was like the first stop. And then we hiked a waterfall, which was beautiful because it's like in a cave. You go through this cave and then there's this waterfall, and it's just, the lighting is just gorgeous. What else? The lunch is provided for you. What else did we do? I'm trying to remember. It was like so action-packed. It was such a busy week. Good, team. Beautiful. Go ahead and pivot on that back foot, step it up to meet the front right here, and go ahead and take the feet nice and wide, toes point forward, press into the outer edges of both feet, and go ahead and bring the right hand across the body right here, guide it over with the left, get a little tricep stretch going. Beautiful. Oh, we went to, it's not called a garden, but I'm like, it's like a water garden, something like that. So temple, water garden, hiking, lunch, and then we did Bali swings. I have nice pictures of that too. You can rent a flowing dress, and it makes for epic pictures. I will show you guys mine. I had on a red dress, and then we ended up doing them again. Protein, go ahead and release. Same thing, opposite side. Go ahead and guide the left arm over. We ended up doing the swings again because Dwayne was like, there was another rice terrace that I thought was bigger, so on another day we went again. And I was like, well, I can't do the red one again. So I rented a yellow dress for that one. And I did the swings with Dwayne. So that way he has big flowing pictures as well. So I can post those as well. But that was a lot of fun. Good, team. Sorry, there's a plane going overhead. Perfect. Go ahead and release right here. And we're going to go ahead and come into a forward fold. So just hinge at the hips, reach for the ground right here. Maybe we come up onto the blocks. Maybe we can reach the ground. Maybe we can palm the ground. Maybe we can walk the hands in alignment with the feet. Good. Pick your appropriate edge for today, team. Good. And then, so that was an awesome trip. And then the places that we stayed in like 5-star resorts. Like I said, everything there is less expensive than it is in the US. So, you know, what you pay for a 5-star resort is maybe what you pay for like 3 stars in the US. We had our own swimming pool in both locations. Good, team. Go ahead and plant the right palm. Go ahead and bring the left one up. Big twist right here. And like the second place we stayed, the pool was huge. The pool was like 20 yards. So it was like a nice lap pool, you know. So we did swimming in the mornings. Oh, we got a floating breakfast one morning where they come and bring it to you, and it was like this heart-shaped basket, and they made it all pretty, full of flowers. Good, team. Go ahead and bring it down. Left hand replaces the right here and open up the right. Good. I will say, as a vegan in Bali, life was very easy. You can find vegan food just about everywhere. It's very easy. And they'll customize their menu for you a lot of the times too. Good, team. Go ahead and roll back through center right here, and go ahead and take your time right here and roll it up nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time here. And then when you reach the top, go ahead and heel toe, your feet back together. And we'll go ahead and pivot right here to say our farewells for today. Go ahead and walk those feet together, palms face forward, mountain pose. Then on an inhale, go ahead and bring both arms up overhead. Giant namaste, make a big clap, make it a round of applause if you deserve it. Go ahead and bring both palms down to the third eye. Excellent work today, team. Stay tuned for pictures and clips of Bali. It was a lot of fun. I would give it like an 11 out of 10. Highly recommend going there and checking it out. All right, team, if you guys enjoyed this workout, please hit the like button and subscribe, because I have new workouts every single week and a new recipe every single month. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Excellent work today, team. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time.